You're watching Friday Night Lights, sponsored by Jack in the Box.
Welcome back, everybody. The YUHSD rematch between the Cibola Raiders and the Kofa Kings was originally planned to go down tonight, but those plans have changed because earlier this week, the Yuma Union High School District canceled the Cibola Raiders Kofa Kings football game. According to YUHSD, the cancellation stems from injuries and other circumstances. And just in case you're wondering, the cancellation has nothing to do with the coronavirus pandemic. Kofa and Cibola are still scheduled to play their respective rivalry games come next Friday. Maybe that extra time off could help both these teams close out their respective seasons on a positive note. We'll get into that later in the program. Well, with 1 week now remaining in the YUHSD season, the public school city title now comes down between two teams. Big surprise, right? Gila Ridge unbeaten at 5-0 against Cibola at 3-1. Remember, that game was canceled. And so it's going to come down to that, while Yuma and Kofa obviously playing for some bragging rights in that particular series. So that's pretty much what it's come down to as we get on into next week. All right, the Antelope Rams got a much-needed home opening victory last week after a tough season opening loss and a game cancellation due to COVID concerns. The Rams offense will look to expound on its 28-point performance from last week against another tough opponent in a small schedule stacked with some stacked teams. The Rams would play their home season finale as we take you out to Buckeye Field at Antelope Union High School for your highlights, with the Rams seniors getting some love and some due honors on senior night. So we're going to pick this thing up. In the first quarter, Trey Holbein would have a mixed result tonight. He's flipping the ball out to William Whitley, and he comes up with a pretty decent gain, getting the first down and just a little bit more there. Holbein then gives the rock up to running back Bruno Zazueta, but he fumbles the rock. Holbein winds up saving the drive, getting the recovery, but the miscues continue. Fumble off the exchange. But Holbein comes through yet again with another recovery. Chandler Prep gets the rock, and this time Miguel Carrillo is going to come through with a nice hard tackle. But the Falcons still with the possession. Running back gashes through the Rams defense, but brothers Xavier and Carrillo, well, they do a tag team getting him down. The Rams defense comes up big here as the running back comes into a wall, and he gets put down by Martin Hernandez. Antelope would get the ball back, but Holbein would struggle to connect with his receivers. Passes were being dropped, or the timing was off in many cases, and it would prove to be costly tonight. As you can see, he just couldn't connect with his guys. The Rams, man, taking the tough season home finale loss, 38-0. Man, our hearts go out to Antelope. Okay, well, our highlights are now in the books, but we still have a little bit left in the tank. We'll bring you our FNL scoreboard, our helmet props, and, of course, your Jack in the Box play in the week right after this.